At Outriders Infancy, we saw the Moaning Winds mod be one of the most crutch abilities to have the entire game, purely off the fact that we were able to swap our weapon real fast and have a giant AoE explosion, doing plenty of anomaly damage around us. Now, in Outriders Worldslayer, we were given that gift again, but in the way of the Dimensional Rockets mod. This is an absolute busted piece of equipment for pretty much any type of build that you want to run. If you're running AP, it's amazing. If you're running firepower, it's amazing. If you're running a mixture of both, have at it. It is absolutely perfect. I'm going to explain why this is so amazing and why you should be using this on every single build that you currently have. What's going on, everybody? Byrdman here with another Outriders video. Today we're going to talk about Dimensional Rockets and why you need to be using it. Know you can follow me over on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch at Byrdman778. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel, get notifications, all that fun stuff. Become a member if you want to. If you love all this wonderful Outriders Worldslayer content, let me know down below. Did you pick it up yet? Are you enjoying it? Have you gotten this mod yet? Is it absolutely just crushing all your expeditions and all your trials runs? It is just so great. I think you need to be using it too. Now let's hop right on into the explanation. So first off, let's talk about the weapon that this comes on. It's going to come on the Messenger. It's an assault rifle tactical variant that has crit damage, long range damage, and healing received. With that first perk being Dimensional Rockets. Critical shots fire 4 rockets in the direction of 4 closest enemies, each rocket dealing 1.2 million damage, has a 2-second cooldown. Now, obviously this is going to change depending on your level, that number, that 1.2 million, but do know I've seen it go upwards of 2 point something million at the higher 60 levels. And then obviously you can get the extra third perk on it. Now, combinations and stuff like that, I would recommend. I definitely think having Fortress on it is an absolute must. Obviously, if you get that in the third spot, you have a damn near god roll, but things like Deadly Disturbance or Claymore Torrents, anything that's just going to give you an extra little explosion on shots would be definitely beneficial for this. But again, that Dimensional Rocket is something you can put on anything. You can look here, I have a Death Shield, and I do have Dimensional Rockets on it because guess what? Just having a critical shot on somebody and it firing rockets around is absolutely insane. Again, like I mentioned before, this is a level 60 variant, so it's the 1.2 million. This is a 64 variant, and it's up to a 2.2 million on those Dimensional Rockets. So absolutely cracked, and just having free damage, just shooting around the map to different enemies is absolutely insane. It's even better in the fact when you have a large enemy like a Brood Mother, where the rockets are going to shoot up from the crit spot, which is like underneath her armpit, and it's just going to hit all the rockets, going to hit her instead. So I mean, let's say we take it off this variant right here, having close to 10 million damage of just damage against them is absolutely insane. I noticed with Strix as well, most of those rockets will shoot them because it will form underneath them and shoot up if they're sitting still. Obviously, if they move around, the rocket's going to have to fly around and find a different target. Do know that each one of these rockets will find a different target. Typically, again, when you get all those 4 shots hitting one single target, it's because of how their crit spot is on the character itself, not from the rockets choosing to go. Again, there's like a lone just rifleman standing out in the middle of a field and I shoot him in the head, only one is going to hit him. The other ones are just going to hit the ground instead. So this is very beneficial for those mobbing scenarios, especially just because you're going to be absolutely decimating the battlefield. Again, I'm going to recommend this mod being on essentially every single probably main weapon that you have, just for all that free damage that it does. I definitely recommend this for Devastators that are going through the bottom tree of the PAX tree and using Upheaval. Do know that these rockets are going to help scale up that upheaval damage because, again, that's going to store all the damage that you're doing within a certain period of time. So typically what I will do is either hit an enemy real quick with an earthquake and then shoot him, or vice versa, just whatever feels more comfortable. Probably shooting first just because you're more likely going to be able to store more damage between that period of time, but that will be stored as well and it will activate as that upheaval damage. Typically, whenever I go through an entire run of trials and at the end I'm seeing like earthquake, I'm seeing impale, and then it's immediately either Dimensional Rockets or upheaval and then followed by the other one, just because those pieces of damage tend to stick really close to each other. This is absolutely a must on essentially every single character. I know plenty of my homies like Chadley99 and Abby Hour have been using on their Techno and Pyro builds, just because, again, free damage is free damage. Thanks so much for stopping by this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Know you can follow me over on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch at Byrdman778. I'm gonna have a couple different partnership opportunities coming up here soon, so be on the lookout for that. Code Bird will be in in the rotation here soon again. So for all those been waiting, it's coming soon. But guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know other mods you're interested in, and hope you have a great night, day, or whatever it may be.